Welcome to Lord of the Vets, where I've done the research so you don't have to. Forget Dr. Google, talk to a real one. Today I'm in the clinic with some kittens, which are a little bit wound up because I've just vaccinated them. And today we're going to answer the age-old question, can a cute little furball like this kill a full-grown baby? Today we're going to answer the age-old question, can this cute little furball kill a regular human baby? Now, to answer that question, I'm going to have to tell you about this little girl's sneaky little friend, which is a microscopic parasite called toxoplasma. Now, toxoplasma is actually a very serious disease. It kills more people than any other foodborne illness. Most people don't know that, they think it's something like salmonella. The people who are most at risk are pregnant women and immunocompromised people. So, what do you guys need to know? This parasite, it's transmitted from birds to cats, and then from cats to people. People can also pick it up from eating raw meat, and if you're gardening without gloves and you touch the soil and a cat's pooed in the soil and then you go and you eat food or something like that, you can get infected too. So you actually have to be really careful. If someone who's healthy gets infected, there's actually no effect, well, there's no obvious effect to them when they get infected because the immune system deals with it. But there is actually some human behavioral changes from being infected, but I'll talk about them later because they are crazy and not many people actually know about this. 30% of people are infected, so many people are actually affected by this without knowing. Let's break them up. So, if a pregnant woman gets infected with toxoplasma while she's still carrying the baby can have eye problems, it can be born with mental disabilities, and it can even cause stillbirth and miscarriage. So it's really serious. Also, if somebody who's immunocompromised is infected, they can actually die. And that's why it has contributed to so many deaths in the United States and elsewhere. They just haven't done the research in other countries as well. So what should you do to prevent this? If you are wanting to get pregnant, I would advise that you get a blood test and see that if you're already carrying toxoplasma, then you don't need to worry so much, because once you've been infected, your immune system makes you immune to the disease, so you don't need to worry. But if you're unable to get blood tested and you're not sure, or you're negative, then you do need to be really careful when you're pregnant. So I'd advise you don't change the cat litter, the kitty litter, if you're pregnant. I'd advise you wear gloves when you're gardening, and I would also advise that somebody else changes the cat litter if you do have a cat, and they do it every day, because it actually takes 1 to 4 days for the eggs to become infectious. So if you're changing the litter regularly, that can stop you from getting sick from it. So if you're healthy and you're infected and you're a man, they've done studies, 9 out of 11 studies they did prove this to be true, you are more likely to disregard the rules, great. You are more suspicious, more jealous, and more dogmatic, and you actually have a worse attention span, and you're more likely to have a car crash. So fantastic. If you're a man and you get infected, bad news for you. However, if you are a woman and you get infected, things are very different. You are more warm-hearted, more outgoing, more conscientious, great in the workplace. You are more persistent and more moralistic. But both people have higher apprehension and anxiety if you get infected. So, I don't know, maybe you have a bit of social anxiety or not very good social skills and you're going to go around rubbing your face on cats after this. Would not recommend that, will not cure your issues, might make you a little bit better, but probably not worth being infected. I'm just joking, I am not advocating getting infected with toxoplasma deliberately by these cats. But there you have it, toxoplasma, be aware, be careful, kittens are cute, but be careful with those babies out there, ladies. Thank you very much. This is fantastic.